Lyme disease is often misdiagnosed or underdiagnosed, according to a researcher at UNF. Now, you heard from him in the last half hour, and now we're on your side with how to avoid picking up ticks.
As your family heads outside for summer break, Renata Gregorio joins us live outside with how to stay safe.
Good morning. The UNF researchers said first thing that every season really is tick season here in Florida. We heard from him in the last half hour about how most cases, he says, go misdiagnosed, and we heard from the 2 Lyme disease patients who say they had to talk to around a dozen different doctors and specialists before they were able to actually get a Lyme disease diagnosis or even a test in some cases. Here, this half hour, we're going to talk about how to avoid ticks altogether, which transmit Lyme disease.
We went about a year with severe debilitating symptoms in an 11-year-old child and had to ask for Lyme testing probably about a dozen times before he was finally tested.
Checked for cancer, all of these things. All of these things kept coming up negative. Unfortunately, nobody in that process ever suggested to look at Lyme disease.
Melissa Bell and Becky Sherman both had a hard time getting diagnoses for Lyme disease. The disease is transmitted through ticks, but they don't recall finding ticks on them.
Best thing you can possibly use.
UNF professor and tick researcher Kerry Clark
Products that have
says the best way to repel ticks is to use permethrin, which is an insecticide. And according to the CDC, you must be careful to not get it on your skin and only spray it on your clothes, then let them dry. He says to also tuck your shirt into your pants and your pants into your socks when you're taking a hike.
It's always a good idea to save the ticks and to maybe take a record of where the tick was attached and what the date was. Look for any unusual rashes or be aware of any other types of symptoms that might indicate some type of infection.
There is a long list of a variety of different symptoms. We're putting those on firstcoastnews.com along with resources that you can find. Renata Gregorio live at UNF, First Coast News, on your side.